everyone, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to do an effective to-do list, something that is going to help you be more productive in your life as you go on and try to become your best self. So I want to just give you a couple of tips that will help you on your journey to creating your effective to-do list. So the first thing that you want to do is a brain dump. When you do a brain dump, you want to really list out everything. You can use paper and pen, you can use a Notion template, you can use Google Sheets, whatever you want to do in order to get your brain dump out is what you should use. So whatever is effective for you, however your brain works, do that. So when we think of brain dump, think about any doctor's appointments, meetings, work tasks, birthdays, errands that you have to run, anything like that. So we're just going to write down a couple of things. So let's see, what do I need to do? I need to declutter my bedroom. I want to go to the gym 3 times this week. What else do I need to do? I'm going to the office 3 times. That's what they changed it to. I need to go to the office 3 times this week. I need to call to schedule appointments. What else is going on in my life? I want to update my 75 soft Google spreadsheet. My great aunt passed away, so I need to call cousin about funeral. I need to email teacher about extra credit and whatever else you want to put on here. So these are just some of the things I need to do. I'm not gonna oh yeah, I need to do some laundry, and I have pest control. They still come in during the winter, even though there's not really a lot of bugs. And I need to schedule pest control. I need to update my budget. I need to record. That's what I'm doing now. And add, what is that called? Intro, outro. I need to update some spreadsheets at work. I want to schedule to get my my car detailed. It's been snowing, so I'm gonna try to see if the snow goes away before I actually fully commit to that yet, because I don't want it to get detailed and it starts snowing again. Let's see. So that's all we're going to think of for now. Okay, so now that we have did some brain dumping, and it'll probably take a little longer than what this, I just don't want this video to be super long. So now that I want to do that, I've cleared some of the clutter from out of my brain. Now I'm going to organize it. I'm going to list, is something a task or something a project? So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to also list out if it's the order of its importance. So declutter my bedroom is a project, so I'm gonna put a P there. I want to go to the gym 3 times a week. Though going to the gym is I'm gonna put it as a task, even though I have to get dressed, put my shoes on. I normally go to the gym after work, so I'll drive to the gym. I gotta change my clothes and then work out. But because I know I'm just gonna go to the gym, change clothes and work out, I'm gonna put it as a task, because each day will be its own task. Go to the office 3 times a week is a chore, but we'll put T for task. Call to schedule doctor's appointments is a task, because I only need to do that 1 time. Update my 75 soft Google spreadsheet, that is a project. Call my cousin about funeral is a task. Email the teacher about extra credit is a task. Once I find out what the extra credit is for the boy, then that'll become a project. But this right now is just a task because I need to find out what she's going to say about his extra credit. Laundry is a project. Schedule pest control is a task. I just need to go log into the system and update the date. Updating my budget. Yeah, we'll just put it as a task for now. Record is a project because I got to get the stuff out, set it up, and choose what I'm going to record and all this other stuff. So we'll put project. At intro, outro is a task. And updated spreadsheets for work, that is a big project. And schedule card to be detailed, which is a task. I don't know if I'm going to do that anyway, but we have those down. So we have what is our projects and what is our task. So now that we have what's projects and tasks, we can now do some time allocations. When we do our time allocations, make sure that your time allocations are realistic and you are not trying to do more than you can. Think about your energy levels, like for more daunting things. So decluttering my bedroom takes more energy than scheduling pest control. So the times that I know I need to have more of an abundance of energy, I'll declutter my bedroom because I don't want to set myself up for failure. And going to the gym, I have to exert more energy. So make sure these things will be done within a lot of time. So to declutter my bedroom, I'm decluttering my closet, jewelry, shoes, purses, all that stuff. And so that's probably going to take realistically, to go through everything the way that I'm probably going to go through it, I'm going to say, we'll just say 3 hours because I want to be realistic. So now the gym 3 times a week, I'm going to start doing 75 soft, where you do 145-minute workout. So going into the gym, changing clothes and actually working out is probably going to take about an hour. So we'll put 1 hour and I'll put 3 times because I want to go 3 times. Going to the office, it's only a 20-minute ride. So we'll just put 30 minutes to add some buffer for any traffic that we might run into. Call to schedule an appointments. It normally take about 5 to 10 minutes to do that. Update my 75 soft Google Sheets is probably going to take an hour. Call my cousin. I don't know if she's going to want to talk or not, and I don't want to be insensitive, so I'm going to, I'm just going to put 1 hour. That way she has time if she wants to talk. If she doesn't, whatever she wants to do, I will be able to schedule that time to give that to her if she needs it, or if she just wants me to listen, whatever she wants. I want to make sure I have that time. Email teacher about extra credit. That's probably going to take all of 5 minutes, if that. Laundry is going to take about 3 hours. The good thing about the laundry, I can do my loads in between there, so these two will probably kind of go together, which you'll see when we continue on. Schedule pest control is about 5 minutes. Update budget, it takes me about 30 minutes to do that. Record, it takes me about, this time it's taking me longer because my first video I recorded, I think it's like an hour long. I'm trying not to make this one too long. So I'm going to say, normally I'll just put an hour. I'm going to put 2 hours because I have to pull my stuff out, get everything up, set my phone up, make sure I have it, take any notes that I might want to go over. At intro, outro, typically takes me about 15 minutes for all my videos. Update spreadsheets at work. This is probably going to take me a good, I'm going to say 3 weeks to update all of them the way they need to be updated, make any tweaks, change any formulas, whatever needs to be done. So I'm going to put 3 weeks for that. Schedule to have car detail. It's probably going to take 5 minutes, but I don't even know if I'm going to do that. So, I I now have all the things listed out that I want to do. I was very honest about the time that it would take me to complete these tasks. And so the next thing I'm going to do is task batching. So anything on here that I can batch together, we're going to put them together. So declutter, bedroom, and laundry can be batched because I can throw a load in the washer. After I throw a load in the washer, go in my room, declutter some stuff, and then once my washer, excuse me, I have a Samsung, so it syncs to you. Once it syncs, go in there, change the washer to the dryer, put another load in, go back to declutter. So I could task batch those two. So let me see, gym and office. So I could attach back those two. So since I gotta go in 3 days a week, I'll go to gym 3 days a week, which is why I chose it. So those two kind of go together. So call to schedule appointments. So call to schedule appointment. Schedule pest control. I'm gonna put email teacher. Then schedule for detail. So all those can kind of go together because I'll be sitting there, and once I start making calls and going online to schedule stuff, email stuff, I can do all that at once. So my update budget, I would probably do that by itself. My update spreadsheets at work, I will probably do by itself. Oh, you know what? I can update budget, and if I have some brain power left after I finish updating my budget, I can then go in and update, because my budget is in Google Sheets. Even though I use paper planners, my budget is in Google Sheets. And my 75 soft is also in Google Sheets. So then I can update my 75 soft spreadsheet. It took me a minute to create that spreadsheet. It was a lot of work. So let's see here. So now we have batched our task. We see what we could do together and how this make our life easier. Like I said, I can go into the office when I leave work, go straight to the gym, work out, come home, take me a quick shower, kind of unwind a little bit, because the way my work schedule is, I go into the office and do like most of my morning work, and then I leave, and then I come home and I finish my evening work, because we work with international clients, so our day is not like 9 to 5, 8 to 4, 7 to 3. So I'll probably go home, take me a shower, do some homework and stuff with the kids, and then hop on and finish working. So I can do those two together, and I can call to schedule the appointments. So while I'm sitting there, do all of that. And once I update my budget, then I can go ahead and start working on the spreadsheet. So we have that. So now that we have that batch similar tasks, that way we can help with our flow. We won't be working against like a natural flow, and we won't be trying to switch from one thing to another, messing up like our brain process with trying to go like from one to another. So we're not going to worry about that. So now the next thing I would suggest is to go ahead and start to plan, put these in where they go, and schedule it. So let's see here. Let me just take this out, and so there's nothing in here that's hidden, so I can just, so you see I actually have laundry down here. So I already have laundry, and so I do want to declutter. So I'm going to put declutter here, and I also want to do I'm gonna put some declutter declutter there. So I'm going to go ahead and schedule my decluttering. And what else do I have? So I know I'm going to go into the office this day. I'm going in the office this day and this day. So these will be my gym days. And once I know, I'm going to put gym. Oh no, it's supposed to be bad on Wednesday. So probably going to go into the office on Friday. So we're going to put gym. And I'll pick Friday to, let's already be reconciling my budget. I will put, well, reconciling budget update, same thing. And I will put update 75 soft. Now we have that scheduled. I'm just going to put, because everything's probably going to be closed Monday. So to make sure I schedule these appointments, I'm going to just put admin duties. And I already know what those are because I still have this here. So we have admin duties. So that's a good. We have that. So now that we have everything scheduled, once we have it in here, we can then do a daily review. So when I come in here, I can look at my day and say, what do I need to do? I'm going to get an oil change. I am going to the gym. I'm going to clean up my bedroom. I'm probably going to do some decluttering. When I say clean bedroom, it's typically not like clean I need to do, but I like to keep my room, you know, nice, because that's where I sleep at. So when it's time to relax and unwind, I have a nice clean room. And so in the morning, we just come and look and see what we need to do. At night, we just come and check and make sure the things that we wanted to do, we have done. It's kind of a closeout, and that shows like us that we have completed things for the day. Helps us feel more productive, and it gives us like a boost of, I can do this. I did this and I can do this. So just a couple things I want to take a note of is to limit your task. You don't want to do too much. That's why I have task on here, but I'm trying not to overcrowd my days like I like to do, plus with my long work hours that I've been having, because we have some new stuff happening at work. So I work a lot, and I want to make sure I spend time with my family. That's more important to me. So I try not to do too many tasks, but I know here I'm going to the oil change place is right by my job, so I'm going to work. I'm going to get an oil change, and then after I get my oil change, I'm going to go to the gym and work out, and then I'm going to come back home and finish working. So that is what we're going to do, and this is just the holiday. That's why that's not a lot. I'm going to order some groceries, go to the gym, work, and make the phone calls, schedule appointments. And so it's not a lot of things that I have on here, because I know that I don't want to be overwhelmed with doing a bunch of stuff, and I don't want to do too much. And as the day goes on, if something comes up and I need to like take a note of it and write it down to do it, I will definitely do that. So that's not a big deal. And that's another reason I don't like overcrowd my day with stuff. And then I will just, and I don't know when my aunt's funeral is going to be. So also another reason I don't want to overdo, I don't want to overdo putting a bunch of stuff on here because of that. Make sure I got Bible study. Yes, I don't want to make sure, I want to make sure that I am good and I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not doing too much. So that's another reason this is not over the top and not doing too much. So Saturday and Sunday is always going to be more, just because I don't work those days and I have a little extra time. So I hope you find this helpful when you are planning out your to-do list and you are trying to be more productive and you are trying to get your life back on track, and you can follow these easy steps. So I hope everyone have a wonderful day, night, week, whenever you're watching this. And remember, don't let life happen to you. You happen to life. Rate with a thumbs up, comment if you haven't, and subscribe if you haven't. Peace.